Hey guys, what's going on? I think we got this thing set up right. Once again, the lighting in my garage is, well, it is what it is. The shop lighting not the greatest, but we're gonna do what we can with it. We'll see if anybody shows up. It's about 3:15 on a Sunday afternoon. This is the 1st of March. Somehow we're already to March. I was over on the couple of pickers live here a little bit ago, hoping to get on at 3 and just got behind. I was reading a book and got lost in my book. So I'm a little late from what I said I was going to go on, but usually we go on about 3 or 3:30. So I guess we're still in the wheelhouse. At least that's what we've been doing for the last month or so. We'll hang out for a little bit, see if folks show up, and go over some of the things that we sold this weekend. It was a relatively slow weekend, but we crapped into the double digits, thankfully, finally. It took a little while to get there Friday. I think we sold two on Friday. I think it was just two things on Friday. Really, really slow. And then yesterday was hit and miss. Hey, Mark, how's it going, brother? I uh, I gotta, I get to thrift stores late. And I gotta compete with these full-time resellers like Mark. I've been walking in multiple last week. I think twice last week. I went to walk into a thrift store and there's Mark walking out. So I gotta compete with one of the local legends. Makes it tough. But I still find a few things. Um, and we did okay this weekend. I think our gross, let's see what it says here. Of course, this is gross and it, shipping fees and all that. But right now we're at 12 for 391.74 is what we've got. So, pushing $400 for the weekend gross. That's not bad. I'll take that. I mean, I'd like more. But hey, there's the nurse flipper. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Mark, you walked out empty-handed, but you like those big ticket things. And so, that's something I gotta shift into is not grabbing as many of the small dollar. I know stuff will sell and I know it'll sell for $10, but is it worth it? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So I think I need to shift a little bit more toward um, being more picky, finding the higher dollar things. I think some of it I was trying to build up my store, and that's done now. I mean, I think we've got, because of a couple slow weekends where I was listing and not selling a ton. I think we're up to like eight. I bet we're like at 820, 825, something like that items. So that's not bad. Um, we hadn't hit 800 until like last week. So I think these smaller things are great store filler, and now I got to start finding the bigger ticket things. So we'll see. I'm learning. Sitka pencil in a day. That's nice, Mark. Yeah, Mark's going and selling all the stuff that I leave behind. I leave behind Bibles, and Mark picks them up and sells them for $200. Nurse Flipper, you are close to 500. That's awesome. I'm 352. No, we added two today, so I think we're 354 because I actually lost one overnight, and then we picked up two, so it's a net gain. I'll take that. I'm actually planning. I'm planning. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it or what necessarily it's going to look like, but we've got some cool giveaways once I hit 500. I've got a couple of I've already got three committed, and a couple of things on the way, and one that we're going to hang on to. So really three. We've got two on the way, and one that we're going to wait because I want to make sure that it's right for the person that wins. We're getting some of the top YouTubers out there to send us stuff. So you're at 560 sub. Oh, well, there you go. I see. I thought you were higher than that. That's why I was confused. Hey, what's going on, brother? You got me all confused. The leap day's throwing me off. A couple of pickers. Hey, thanks for it. You guys need to be doing something today. It's your anniversary, isn't it? You guys ought to be out doing something or in doing something. Yeah, $500 is a great. That's a great weekend. I would absolutely take that. And we've got some nice stuff. some of it not hard to ship, which is the stuff that I like. Some of it's going to be a little bit more intensive, but we'll see. I think we did our, actually, I have one more sale that when it comes in, I think that'll put us to 400. I had somebody send me an offer. I sent back a counter this morning and they just accepted it. So that's an overseas order. We're not gonna make a ton on it, but gross, it's gonna push us up over 400. So I guess we are actually at 13 things for 400, assuming they pay. I mean, it's always the ones that accept the offers that don't pay though. So we'll see. Harry's in here now. Nurse Flipper, couple of pickers. Mark is always in here. Mark, I would feel like Mark stalks me if I didn't like him so much. I appreciate you stopping in. Maggie, thanks for coming in. Let's see. Who else is here? Rummage for Riches. Thanks for stopping by. We got a pretty 14 things here. Yeah, 14. That's a good weekend. So that's a good per sale average. Nurse, like that's, I think we sit around, I'd have to look at the numbers. I think I sit around $20 a sale. I mean, ballpark, which I think is in line with eBay numbers, honestly. But we do have a couple of higher dollar things here. And I did send out, like on Friday, I only sent out one thing on Friday. So Thursday to Friday, I only sent out one thing, but it was a homeschool curriculum kit that was literally free. The guy was just giving away homeschool stuff and it sold for $63 plus shipping. So that's one of those, we only sold one thing, but I had zero cost into it. And I made what, 50, $60, probably $55 after fees or whatever. So I'll take that. I don't mind that. And this is part-time. So sometimes I think I get caught up in looking for those big numbers and, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, right? Because, I'm going at this sort of full-time intensity at part-time, but, we'll see. I'm doing okay. I'm excited for garage sale season. I've been not finding a lot of hard goods at the thrift stores. The hard goods have been really, really lacking. And I don't mind listing clothes and selling clothes. Like shipping them is easy. It's just they're so slow. And so I'm excited for garage sale season so I can get some hard goods out. Yeah, Mark, I'm glad to see that you were telling me about that you did a bulk edit on, like, lowered everything by like $1 and moved some stuff, which is great. I actually, 2 of my sales today were from offers that I sent out. I went out and sent out, shoot, I don't know. I just went and flipping down the list and I sent out probably 24 offers today. Most of it just taken, depending on the value. I sold a t-shirt. It was listed for $14.99. I sent out an offer for $13.49. And it sold. I mean, so all I did was cut off $1.50 and it sold. So I'm good with that. I had 2 sales like that today where I cut off one $1.50 and one I think I cut off like $3 and it sold. So yeah, a couple of pickers. I agree. Like I like smalls in general because I have a limited space. So the smaller things work for me because I just don't have a lot of room. I've got too much stuff for the space I have as it is. So the small stuff I actually do like. Garage sale season, I'm going to start stocking up again on media and on video games. I like selling that stuff. Easy to store. Hats, easy to store. I've sold already a dozen or more hats this month, or I guess last month now. So I think we sold 12 or 13 hats last month. I love selling hats. They're so easy. So there are stuff like that I like making, and it does pile up. Hey, Emily's here. Party can start now. Emily, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. So Mark, you raised it with it. So you lowered it $1 last week and raised it up. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's all activity on the account, right? So, I mean, that's what they say is activity helps it. So let's, we got 13 people in here. So I guess let's, I think I forgot I'm in StreamYard, so I can do that stuff. I forgot that I could do that for a little bit. Maggie, thanks for coming. Maggie, I think you just subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. Maggie, I think we picked up 2. So we have 2 new subscribers, and Maggie, I'm pretty sure you were one of them. So I appreciate it. So I was saying we're inching towards 500. We're like at 354, and I've got 3 of the top YouTubers out there. I don't even want to tell you who they are yet, but they're very good, and they've got a huge following, all of them. And I've already got 3 of them. One thing I think is on the way. One thing is going in the mail tomorrow, and then I've got another commitment to a thing. So we've got 3 things from some top reseller YouTubers that I'm going to be giving away once we hit 500. So I'm excited about that. We got a couple more messages out. I'm waiting to hear back, but I'm really excited. And a couple of them, 2 of them already, 2 of the 3 in particular already have been like super, super. They've all been gracious, but 2 of them are sort of going above and beyond for a little channel like mine, you know, being willing to give me some stuff. That I'm really excited about that. Share screen. You want to come on, Nurse? I could probably do that. I haven't done that yet, but I could figure it out. Oh, there we go. Been clearing an estate out the last few weeks and selling items locally from it, so eBay sales are steady, but Facebook and OfferUp has been great. Yeah, I wish we were in a bigger community, that Facebook was better for us. Yeah, I make some sales there, and I like doing it. It's just my town. I mean, we got 31,000 people here, I think. So it's a hard sell on Facebook sometimes, and a lot of our Facebook posts now are, hey, this retails at $25. I'll give it to you for 15. I mean, people are looking up stuff, so you know it's people are trying to get as much money out of it as they can, rather than an online garage sale, which is tough. I meant to share your sale so you could click on and show it. Yeah, I've got it on another. It's okay, Nurse. I appreciate it. We were up. I was probably up too late last night. We watched a couple of. We're running through all the Marvel movies. I've seen them all. My daughter's seen them all. I've seen a lot of them, but we're going through and doing chronological order. So we watched 2 of them last night. So we were up probably too late, and then went to the gym, and I am wore out. Did 3 miles today, though. I'm pretty happy about that. 3 slow miles compared to most anybody else, but I was happy with it. I did 3. It's the distance. I'm actually working. I decided today, because I've been trying to get to the gym more. Well, that's a lie. I haven't been trying to get to the gym more, and that's the problem. I want to, and I haven't. And my wife is a very good prodder, and she's finally breaking through, right? So I've been going kind of sporadically, a couple times a week, but not with the consistency I need. And so I kind of decided today, the plan is, you guys hold me to this. Now I'm telling you guys so you can hold me to it. The plan is to go and run a mile a day. No big deal, right? But cumulatively, that's a big deal. Cumulatively, it adds up, right? Just like the smalls on the sales. But the plan is go, and because I'm trying to figure out, I have a hard time with balance, right? I get done with my day job, and I want to come in and then start listing stuff for eBay and start cranking stuff out on there. And so that takes away from the time that I could be at the gym. So I think what I'm going to do, in order to fit them both in, bring my stuff with me to work, go to the gym on my way home. It's actually out of my way, but if I bring the stuff with me, I'll go, right? So we'll go and we'll do a mile. The plan is to do 1 mile every day, and then 10 miles total for the week. So whatever at least 1 mile every day, I guess what I should say, and then 10 total miles at least a week. So then if I get to Sunday and I've only run 7 miles, then I've got to do 3 on Sunday, and whatever it is. And if I miss a day, I decided, because it'd be very easy for me to intentionally miss a day and go, you know what, I'll make it up on Sunday. If I miss a day, I'm going to tack that on. So if I don't run one day, that means I have to do a total of at least 11 miles that week. So we'll see. That's what I'm planning to do. And try and get in the gym and get on the treadmill and do some running. I actually have a Spartan race coming up here in a couple months, so I got to get ready for that thing anyway. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. Look at that. The nurse has a shed. The nurse shed. We'll call it Ned, the nurse shed. We got 15 folks in here. We might as well go over the stuff I sold, right? And I can start packing some of it, and we can chat. I actually sold 2 Halloween things this weekend, guys. So a lot of you, I mean, most of you, I think, are probably been doing this far longer than I have. But get to the right menu. Halloween sells all year long, and I saw, like I said, I sold 2 Halloween items, one Friday and one today. So out of 12 things we sold so far, 2 of them are Halloween specific. One of them is this guy. I've been hanging on to this guy for a little while. Chicken fried steaks here. Let the party get started. Chicken fried steak and Emily Conway. That's a party. Sold this guy. Where are we? There we go. Fitz and Floyd. Keep an eye out for vintage Fitz and Floyd stuff. I picked this up along with another Fitz and Floyd. That sold quicker. This has been hanging on for a little while. I picked it up this summer. It was a moving sale, and I realized later I should have spent more time at that sale because everything I picked up was great. They had a dollar table, and I kind of glanced it and then went over and looked at some other stuff. But all the stuff I pulled off the dollar table actually wound up being really, really good, and this was one of those things. I can take it out. This is going all the way down to Texas. It's in the original box, which is going to be nice for packing. It's still got the styrofoam, which is going to be super nice for packing because this is fairly breakable. But I think if I pack this guy inside and then leave him in the styrofoam and then put that in another box, I'm hoping he'll be okay. It's a candy dish. It's actually really cool. Fitz and Floyd Halloween. It is stamped China, but so just because something is made in China doesn't mean it doesn't have value if it's ceramic or whatever. So this going out for $30 plus priority shipping. So this little candy dish, I like him. I think he's cool. I actually fielded several offers on this guy. I just couldn't quite get anybody to pay up because they didn't want to pay the shipping. He's a little heavy. So I think that was my biggest problem is paying the shipping. But $30 plus shipping off of a $1 investment, even if it sat around since the summer, I'm good with that. So there's Halloween item number 1. As I get styrofoam all over me, and we lost 4 people. Sorry, guys. I'm clearly not very exciting today. Barb, you're awesome, Barb. Thanks, Melinda. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the running plan. We'll see. I know I got to mix some other stuff in there, but I want to at least run. And so we'll see. We'll log what? That's at least, so 10, that's 40 a month. If I up it a little bit, we can maybe push 50 in a month. So that's not bad. Started today. So we'll see. Fitz and Floyd, $30 going out. Next on the list. These sat around a long time, but they eventually sold. Not high dollar, but I got these at garage sale for like 50 cents. One pack of 6 RCA, just blank cassette tapes is all they are. So I packaged these with some high fidelity. High fidelity is the better one because these are just basic 60-minute tapes. These aren't, I got a glare there. There you go. They're just basic tapes, but the HF high fidelity are better. And I got 2 Sonys, and there we go. They just paid. Thanks, guys. So I packaged these together. These sold for $10.88. So not big, but you can find cheap media at garage sales, and it does eventually sell. And that'll be ridiculously easy to ship. So let's see. I'm having a hard time talking today. This is going to be a rough live. Second act Thrifter. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, people do decorate for Halloween. Halloween people, like I said, all year long. Christmas sells all year round, but I think Halloween sells more so year round. I sold this guy, Jared Goff. He quarterback for the Rams. This is a refractor, so I say it's the red refractor because there's red on the side here. This is a field level one. They're numbered, so you can see right there. It's I don't know if that silver shows up on there or not, but number 22 out of 49. So there's only 49 of these that Panini made, and got one of these in a break. So sold this, not a super high dollar card, but sold this for $9 plus shipping. So I've got several others up to auction. Some have watchers. I still have to sort through more. So we paid, I think, $25 for that break. So we're certainly going to make our money back off of that eventually. So Jared Goff is going out the door. What else we got? Okay. Something else I love selling is media. Spin City. Keep an eye out for Spin City, guys. One of the, I think it's the first season, maybe. It's worth like $10, maybe eventually. But some of these other seasons with Michael J. Fox, I think it's now I forget which one. This one's the third season, and it sold. If you look at the listings out there, this is a very slow seller, but it's a high dollar item. I had the lowest one at like $38 or $39, and this is new. It's just the shrink came off, so it's new open box essentially. So like basically $38, $39 was the cheapest that was available. A lot of them are much higher. I was only in it $1, so I didn't mind moving it a little bit lower. I took a deal for $35. So these are really good. I bought almost the whole series, and I've just been parting them out. It was either the second or the fourth season. I think I sold for like 50 or $60. One of them I sold for really high dollar. So Spin City is one to keep an eye out for. This one, season 3, selling for $35 plus. Well, no, not plus shipping. I'm paying, but it's going to be, well, I don't know what it is now that the rates went up. It used to be $275. What is it now? Like $283, or I don't remember what it is, but less than $3 to send these out. So super, super cheap. Let's see. Next one. I'm just going in order of when they sold. That's the easiest, so I don't miss something. I picked this up. I wasn't sure that it was going to sell. Quite honestly. Well, I knew it would sell eventually. I thought it was going to sit a while. This only sat for a couple of weeks. I picked it up because it was one of those things where I just had to save it from the thrift store. Old 90s shirt. This from 90. Oh, it probably says on here. I think it does. It's a winter. Let me show you the tag, because these guys make a lot of old stuff. Winterland. I've sold some good Winterland stuff before. It's a Winona. I can't remember what year the tour was. It was like 96 or something. Winona Judd shirt. This just a concert. The Revelations World Tour is the shirt. There are several others listed, and I don't think there were any sold comps, to be honest with you. But it was just a cool shirt, and it's not single stitch, but it's definitely vintage because it's roughly mid-90s for Winona. I actually found another one here not too long ago that I left behind because I was like, I've already got one Winona shirt, and it's going to sit forever. I don't want to load up. And then this one sold, so I probably should have picked that other one up. Good size. It's an extra large. It doesn't appear to have ever been worn. It's in fantastic shape. Sold for $29.74 plus the buyer pays shipping on this one. So this is a great grab for, I think it was $1.50 at our local thrift store. Good Sam, I think, is where I got this one. Good Samaritan. So Winona Judd going out the door. Melinda, I hope you're talking Spin City, because Winona is not necessarily a bolo, and I know you are. Winona will sell, but like I said, I don't think there are any sold comps. So I'm really happy that this sold, and it sold for almost $30. I just priced it high because it was so rare, and that's a theory, right? Price high, you can always come down later, and it worked. I actually kind of forgot that I was hanging on to that one. This guy. They got him on sale. I think I had him up for $24.99, and I got a sale going, 15% sale. And so they got him for $21.24. This guy sells, folks. If you find this at garage sales, especially now because it's been out for a while, parents getting rid of it. This is from Fortnite. It's the Durr Burger. I've sold 3 of these now. I think anytime I see them and it's a good price to pick them up, because they sell for about 20 or 25 bucks every time. Now it's slowed down. This guy is the last one that I had, and it took a while for him to sell, but it's just a little, well, it's just a plush. But this thing sold for $21.24, free shipping. But I mean, this thing, it doesn't weigh probably 2 ounces. Let's see, 2.1. Nailed it. So this little guy for $21.24. Keep an eye out for the Fortnite. Some of that stuff doesn't sell like anything else. Some Fortnite stuff does, some doesn't. But this one in particular, for whatever reason, there it is right there, the Durr Burger. This thing sells. So 21 bucks. We're going to make about, I think I picked him up for, he was a Target find. I think I picked him up for like $6, something like that, like $5.99. He had them on clearance. So that was a great grab. This is our other Halloween item. Yeah. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. This is, I don't know if it's Gemmy or Gemmy. Do you guys know? But Gemmy. They make a lot of the older vintage Halloween stuff. Them and Paper Magic Group is another one to keep an eye out for. But I call it Gemmy. This is it's an outhouse, and I hope I still have batteries. Let me see. Oh, I took the batteries out. I may take a break and come back and play this for you. It's motion activated, and the door opens, and he says all sorts of. He says, let me see if I listed. I put a video actually in the listing, I think. Let's see. So I could probably play it for you that way. Let's do that. I'm sure I have a video in the listing. Yeah, here we go. That's another thing, guys. If you put a video in the listing, let me turn down the contrast.
Trust me, don't go in there. It smells like something died.
It's so awesome. It has like half a dozen things.
I just want to diarrhea.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Strange things come out on Halloween night. Want proof? We'll come in here and look.
So it says a whole bunch of stuff. But these motion activated, voice activated things, they tend to sell pretty well. So keep an eye out for them. But yeah, I did take the batteries out for shipping and everything. And this actually, it's a relatively rare because I think it is from the 90s. It does have, and I disclosed, there's a little bit of a flaw here where it doesn't quite meet the seam. It's popped loose a little bit. There's a little crack right there. It's stuff that you don't really see. And so somebody is going to absolutely love, see, it's separated a little bit. But somebody's going to be really excited to have this thing. So yeah, the motion activated outhouse. It sat around for a while. It didn't go before Halloween, but it sold, I think today is when this sold, or yesterday. I think it sold yesterday. So we're entering spring and Halloween stuff is selling, which is awesome. All right. What's next? Okay, next is this guy. This is my third and final space pen. I picked these up at an estate sale. They were just sitting in a garage with a whole bunch of random stuff. I put them all up for auction because I frankly wasn't sure what they were worth. And because there were comps a little bit all over and there was stuff listed already. But I thought, you know what, let's put them in auction. Let's see what happens. The first one went for like 25 bucks. The second one, I think, sold for like 15, 16. This only went for $9.99. it actually went through the 1 week cycle. Nobody bid on it. So I put it up again and we got one bid. So they all paid shipping. So all told, I think we made about $50 on these 3 space pens that we paid $3 total for. So I'm really excited about that. I think they're great. I put in the listing, you know, hey, these are vintage pens. I can't guarantee you that the ink that's in there is working, but you can actually buy the ink refills on eBay. So people do that. So they're probably gonna have to buy this and then buy an ink refill. But these space pens are super cool. The blue one is what the other ones were at the background, and the pen was a little different style. So for whatever reason, that one was more desirable. And those went for, like I said, I think it was like 25 and $16 or something plus shipping, but $9.99 plus shipping on this guy. So that's not bad. This is one of those things I sent an offer out for today. I think I had it up for 32 or $33. This is a brand you ought to keep an eye out for. Ariat. This is the logo. I don't know if we can see that very well. Let me. Wow, that's not gonna work. There it is. Man, I'm bad at this lighting thing. I need to get a ring light is what I need, guys. So that's the logo for Ariat, if you haven't seen it. An Ariat, just A-R-I-A-T. This is an Ariat Tech. Just like anything else, the bigger and the bolder the logo and the brand is on there, the better it sells. So this one isn't super, super high end for Ariat, but it's still a nice grab. I got it from the local thrift store for, I think it was like $1.50, $2, something like that. And only grabbed it because I saw the logo. So you got to know your logo. So I was just flipping through the rack, saw the Ariat logo. This was listed at, I think it was like $32.99 or $33.49, something. Sent out an offer of $29.99 plus shipping, and they snagged it. So this one going out for $30. It's just a high tech, just a quarter zip little pullover windbreaker deal. So $30 for that. I'm pretty excited about it. I think that's a good flip. But Ariat's a great brand. They make boots as well. They make jackets. It's a Western wear brand, but yeah, that is definitely a brand bolo. This guy, this is an international sale. He's going to the UK. The Fugler, I picked this up at Walmart. It was a clearance. I picked up 2 different ones. I actually just, I kind of thought that it would hang around for a while. Maybe around Christmas it would start going again. But somebody overseas picked this thing up. It's hideous. But that's the point, right? These things are supposed to be ugly, I guess. So the Funny Ugly Monster. Picked this up as an RA clearance deal, and it sold for $31.03 Great British pounds. So I'd have to see. Let's see what that is. I don't know what the conversion is off the top of my head. Great British pounds to US dollars. $1.28 is the exchange rate right now, so not bad. So that's $39.70 is and it's going to be over 8 ounces. So I'm going to get it out at the 1 pound rate through pirate ship. So it'll be $15.95 to send this guy out. I think it's not going to push past 2. So it'll be $16 to send out, which means $23 on it. I think we paid 8. So like most RA, not a huge return, but not bad. So the Fugler going out the door. And like I said, I thought I was going to hang on to that longer. So I'm happy that that moved. It took up a little bit of space on my shelf, but what took up more space, this thing took up space. So nice to get rid of that. But this took up more space. This thing is huge. I've had this, and I was actually starting to think about if I needed to part this thing out. I see that people do that. And I thought, you know what? I didn't see a whole lot that were all together, so I'll try and sell it all together. I was starting to second guess myself. I sold 2 of these. Or I had 2 of these. I sold 1 of these. I guess now I have sold 2. It was a different one. But what it is, you had to be like a member of like the mail order club or whatever for this thing. And there's multiple things in here. So you get the little keycaps. So you got Iron Man and was that not Gamora? Yeah, Gamora. Yeah, we got those. We've got a mug, I think. Yeah, we got the Gauntlet mug. Where is it? There it is. The color changing mug on the back comes in there. So we got that. We've got, so I'm gonna have to pack that in real tight, but the other one I sent didn't have any problems, so I'm not worried about this one. This is just an Avengers, like a bandana thing, hanging on the wall like a flag, I guess, more than anything. And then this is really where the value is in here, is what most people want. I started to think about pulling him out and selling him separately. This is the Thanos Funko Pop, Thanos 303 with Sanctuary 2. This is an exclusive to the collector core, is what you had to be a member of in order to get this. So the Thanos Funko, the mug, the shirt, the keychain, or not the shirt, I guess it's the other one had a shirt. The Iron Man one had a shirt. This one is just a banner. This all went for $42.30, plus they're paying shipping on top. So this was part of a deal I did really close to when I started this, honestly, because we started, well, not really, I guess, but this has been some time. It was actually, I think, near the start of the football season is when I picked this up. This part of a huge, it's the biggest deal that I'd ever done. We paid $520 for a guy's, essentially for his Funko Pop collection. He had Funko Pops, but he also had some Gears of War stuff that I've sold. He had a couple of board games that I've sold, some card games that I've sold, all sorts of stuff. We paid $520 for that. I stopped tracking it once we doubled our money. I think we're to the point we've tripled our money off of that. And this just adding on top. So we did really, really well on that deal. It was a little scary, and over $520, especially as a new reseller. But trusted the comms, trusted my gut, and knew that this stuff would pay off, and it absolutely has. So this is going out the door for $42.30 plus shipping. It's going to California, so it's not even going to go very far. So that's pretty nice. I don't have to worry about that getting banged up. So Marvel is out the door, and I've cleared up a lot of space on my shelf, which is just as big a win, frankly. This is another one I sent out an offer for. It's a Harley Davidson shirt. I picked up a whole pile of Harley shirts. You can see them back on a haul a little bit of. Hey, old school picker, thanks for coming in. Melinda Fullerton is here. We got a crew in here. Yeah, this part of a Harley grab that I did at the local Thrift. I picked up, it was half off. They were all tagged at $8, so I got a whole bunch of shirts for $4. Sold one of them last weekend for $25. I've sold another one for about $20. A couple of the better ones have sold. We've already paid off the buy. This one actually has a hard to see stain. Like it's one of those, probably a grease stain or something, where you don't even see it. I didn't see it in the store. Didn't see it until I put the LED light on it to take a picture of it. It's like, oh man, there's a stain right on the front. But disclosed that, put it on there, and basically said, look, there's a stain on there. Hard to see unless it's in direct light, but still a cool graphic. This is Harley. Which one is this? This is Idaho Falls, Grand Teton, Idaho Falls. It's a 3X, so still a great size. So this sold. I had it up for $14.99. Sent in an offer of $13.49 either last night or this morning, and they took me up on it. So free shipping. So, but we're gonna make a couple bucks on that one, and off of a shirt that had a stain on it. I'll take that. And then our last thing, actually, the payment just came through while we were in here. That was the one that they had accepted my counter offer. I thought this would go a little bit better, but it still sold. First one I found at a sale. It's the same place that I found the space pens. Found an old Ouija board. I wasn't able to date this, but it is the William Fold, which is typically the older version of Parker Brothers, but William Fold is an older one. It's on particle board. I picked it up. I think it was $5. I think that's what it was. But then I bundled it, so I think I ended up getting it for like $3. Something like that, probably $2.53 once I bundled everything together. But it had the little planchette, which a lot of them up there don't have the original plant yet. I actually noticed that these sell by themselves. So if you find just these actually sell really well by themselves. I don't go out there necessarily looking for these. I think it's kind of creepy, but I knew it would sell eventually, and it did. Somebody in Great Britain picked this thing up. Well, Great British pounds. Let's see where they. Yep, it's in the UK. It's in Dunfermline. Dunfermline. I don't know where that is. It's in the UK. They paid $28.50 Great British pounds. So the conversion, that's going to come out to about $40, something like this. And this is going to be super light to ship. So again, I think, I mean, it's pretty dense, but I think we ought to get under that 1 pound, even if it goes up to 2. Using the Pirate Ship simple export rate, it is $17.95, I think, for 2 pounds. So still super affordable. So that's our 13th sale, which I think pushed us up past 400 gross, which is super nice. So that's what we sold this weekend. 13 things. You know, nothing home runny, but you know, it adds up, and at least half of it is a super easy ship. So I like that. And yeah, so that's what we've got. That's our sales for the week. I don't know. I saw some other people talking about how they had the best weekend ever. I thought, you know, we didn't have the best weekend ever, but we had a solid weekend. And I did pick up a couple of bids on a couple auctions that I've got running too. So that was nice. I actually had a spider vest that I only ended up with one bidder on it for $24.99 last week. And then she texted me and said, I'm no longer interested in this item. All right. Or messaged me, whatever. So canceled and relisted. Thankfully she didn't pay, so I didn't have to worry about that. So I didn't mind so much. I mean, it's kind of weird, but relisted it, and now it's up to like $26.50 or something. I've got 2 different people bidding on it, like 4 watchers. So that thing's going to go for more than what it did last week. I think it finishes tomorrow night. So that thing's going. So we did that, and then I put up a giant lot of just a junk drawer lot of rando action figures. There's no rhyme or reason to any of them, and put that up for 99 cents plus priority shipping, because it's going to weigh like 2 pounds once I put that thing together. And some of them, I think it's too, I don't want to put them in a padded flat rate. So I picked up a 99-cent bid on that. So that was all right. Peas and carrots. I like to go with the steak and potatoes. Their slipper. That's what I go to. A lot of things I need. But you don't need a shed. You apparently have a shed, which is awesome. I've got a shed in the backyard, but there's no way I can store anything out there. It's just an itty bitty little shed. So go check out the Nurse Flipper. She's got an awesome channel. And we get to see her shed moved into her shed soon. So that'll be cool. That's awesome. There we go. 3 items for $130 all weekend. Yeah, that's good though. If you got your local, then you don't have to worry about shipping it. You don't have to worry about fees, any of that. So that's not bad. I don't sell as much as I would like locally, just because the market. I've got like a dozen things that I've put up there, and very rarely do I sell anything on there. I had the standard the other day, a couple weeks ago, I guess now, of, yeah, I'll take this on Monday. And then Monday text them and they say, oh, I'm out of town. I'll do it on Thursday. And then they're for them on Thursday. So that's just the standard. That's what you get on Facebook, which I get. But yeah, we're doing okay. I'm going to start packing up, and we can I'm going to just keep talking, I guess. I got to see. You know what? I'm going to do the shirts first, because they're easy. I do like packing shirts. So that's nice. I like packing media. Media is super easy. I mean, there's a lot of things, the small things. You don't make as much, but you save on time. You save on frustration. You know, super easy to list. So this is the Harley shirt. That is done. I actually picked up. I don't want to try. I'm not going to do it on the shirt. I might try it on the card, maybe on the Spin City. I don't know if you guys, if you watched Harry Tornado, good channel. He just started doing some stuff with this new Scotch stuff. I actually had a coupon at Staples when I stopped today to get a couple boxes, and it paid. It was on sale already until sometime next month, and then I had a coupon, so I got the smallest roll. I'm going to try it out. We might try that today. I don't know. Did you guys, any of you guys see that? Just got where is it? I gotta find out where I put it, because I grabbed it this afternoon and threw it out here. I might try it for some of this stuff today. Harley shirt is gonna weigh, man, 12 point. Well, it's 1 or 2, but it doesn't matter. It went over the 12. So that's going to be a 13 ouncer Harley. And now my pen doesn't want to write. There it goes. Harley, 13 ounces. It's a bummer. Where did I put that Scotch stuff? I can't show it to you if I don't have it out here. There it is. Scotch Flex and Seal. It's their new shipping stuff. You can see on the little instructions there how it works. Apparently, the blue stuff doesn't stick. On the inside, it's gray. The gray sticks to gray, and it seals. And it's apparently it's watertight, and it's completely 100% recyclable, and it saves you from having to fold over envelopes and that sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give it a shot. This one, it was on sale for like $9.97 or something like that. And it's 15 inches by 10 feet. Now, of course, as you buy bigger, it gets a little cheaper per foot or whatever. But I just wanted to get a small one just to try it out. I like the idea of it. It looks pretty slick. But I just don't know if it's cost effective. I know you save time, because literally you just fold it over, seal it, and you're done. So you're taking half the amount of time that you would maybe for folding up and taping up an envelope on something that's smaller than the envelope. But I don't know how much 10 seconds of my time is worth, if it's just worth putting in an envelope. I'm not really sure, but I picked some of this stuff up, so I might try it today. It's probably would work pretty well on Spin City. So maybe we'll try that. Let's do it now. Let's give it a shot. Let's pop this stuff open. But if you haven't, go watch Harry Tornado. You can see he does a whole, and he doesn't sponsor really anything. So that's why I was like, you know what? The guy seems pretty trustworthy. He doesn't go out there and sponsor everything every day. Seems pretty particular about it. So I thought, you know what? I'll at least give it a shot. So their marketing through him got him $10 at least from me. Let's get this stuff off. But if you haven't watched that, go watch. It kind of shows how the thing works. Okay. So yeah, the blue stuff doesn't stick at all. But let's see how this thing does with Spin City. You got to measure it, because I don't want to waste any of it. Figuring out the best way to do this. I think we'll do it lengthwise this way. And they say, basically, what did they say? Like, wrap it like a calzone or something is how they said to do it. So we'll see how this works. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to waste some of it, which is a bummer when this stuff costs so much, but Maybe if you buy it in bulk, it's cheaper. I mean, I guess it would be like anything else, right? Rather than buying one box at a time. So, okay, we cut off our piece. I just measured it, and it just fell on the floor. I just measured it with the blue side because apparently the gray side sticks together, and it, judging by that video, it sticks. So we're gonna put this. I don't know. Can we? There we go. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I can't see the screen. So all we do is, and the thing is, it sticks to itself, but not any of the stuff. The gray isn't sticky. So we'll see. We're going to, and I'll put a thank you note in there. I forgot to put one in the other one. So there's our thank you note. And I guess I just have to leave enough room to crease the stuff. It's probably faster once you actually are confident and know what you're doing. And just seal it together. End soon. Oh, I know that ends soon. And squeeze it together. So it's certainly easy, but like I said, I just don't know how cost effective it is. Easy, it's fast. It looks nice, right? I'll trim the gray off because apparently I did a poor job of cutting. That way, I do like things to look nice and look professional. So that is one thing. Is somebody gets this in their mailbox and it's going to look nice. All right. So there we go. Let me put you back up here. All right. So there we go. It's wrapped up. We'll see. I mean, it certainly seems like it's, I can show you on these little things. Well, yeah, that's a big enough piece. There's the two sides together. And the blue peels off. And then the gray, you can just rip the gray apart on the package. So I don't know. We'll see. It was slick. I like it. I just don't know if I want to pay all that for it. We'll see. Devil Dog Treasure Hunters. I think you're new, man. Thanks for stopping in. I don't remember seeing you in here before. I appreciate you being here. It's just sort of hanging out as I pack stuff at this point. Weighs 9 ounces. It's going to go medium mail. This is Spin City. Those that are doing a video on it were paid for the spot, but he did go above and beyond to show his audience the pros and cons of the product. Good video if you want to learn more about it. Yeah, I agree. He did a really good job going out. And that's why I was like, you know what? I trust him. And it seems like he put it through its paces. And I'm willing to at least give it a shot. As far as the effectiveness of it, it works. But I don't know cost effectiveness. So we'll see. It might be something that's worth having just to use every now and again for something that's going to be awkward to put in a box or in an envelope. I don't know. I appreciate you coming, Devil Dog. Hey, Bluegrass Picker. Hey, check it out. My first sale off of a card break. So Jared Goff out of a 22 out of 49 red. Is this field level? Did I say? Yeah, a prizm field level. So that's pretty cool. $9 plus shipping. Not super high. I had it up for like, I think 13 something, but one was at auction. And so they could have waited on that one because there was no bids. So I figured I'll take the $9. He offered 7. I declined. He came back at 9 and thought, you know what? Might as well. So we sold a card. So there we go. And I have a watcher on a couple others. I think they'll go for like 99 cents plus shipping, but you know, it adds up, right? You were unimpressed, Barb, because getting into the package as a customer, I don't want anyone sending my order in that. Just my opinion. Yeah, and that's what I'm not sure, Barb. That's why I got a very small one. just to see how it worked. And then we'll see if I get a feedback of I couldn't get into the package. That's the thing. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know if I'm sold on how easy it was for me to put that in there, but I'm not, I don't know. In Vegas for the weekend. What? And 9-pound hammers here too. Sorry guys, I'm behind. Thanks for stopping in, man. 9-pound is coming up to the last best place to visit us here in Montana. I'm on Instagram now, 9-pound hammer. Just started that, still learning how to tag everything and hashtag and how it all works. But you can send me a message on there for sure. Mountain Man Treasure, all bunched together, all one word. We'll have to see if we can connect when you come up here to visit. And Cajun is in Vegas. That is awesome. There's got to be good. You know what? I think I saw something on Instagram. Speaking of, you went to the pawn shop there, didn't you? You got to bring something back from Vegas, man, to resell. There's got to be good deals there, I would imagine. So $9 good on that one, huh? Yeah, I saw some others that had sold for not quite that much. And so, I mean, it's set up really well. It looks like, centered and everything. Not bad. And it's out of 49. I've got what others? I've got them over here. I've got some others that I listed, and I got some that I still need to list. I've got a Daryl Henderson up. Got a Daryl Henderson rookie card. I think that's the one that's got a watcher on it. This is out of 175. This is my biggest hit was on the Cooper Cup, which unfortunately he's just not worth a ton. He should be. I mean, people should be into this kid. This kid is incredible. This is a 19 out of 25, but Cooper Cup stuff just doesn't sell for much. Got a Quinnen Williams rookie card from the Jets. That one's a nice little prizm, also concourse. So that's a cool one. Got another rookie, Daryl. So got him up. And then I got an Aaron Donald up also. So we got some okay cards out there. I think I have a couple more that I still have to put up. I got some Goffs that I might put up together and try to, we'll get our money back out of it. Didn't make a ton, but we'll do all right. Man, I'm behind. Just had a $27 sale over the 500 now. Whoop! Nice. That's a good weekend, nurse. $9 going on. I appreciate that, man. Love the content, man. Thanks. This is just, like I said, this one, the Hangouts kind of just get to be, I leave them up there because I need the hours, right? But somebody comes up on this thing later and it's like, who wants to sit and watch this? You start your auctions at $9.99. Yeah, mine just didn't look like the auctions I started. The comps didn't look like they were there, unfortunately. Yeah, lot up teams. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, for the teams, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go through probably tomorrow. I'll go through the ones I have left and do some lots and put that stuff up. So, Jennifer, thanks for coming. I got like dog hair floating around in here. So my nose itches. Jennifer, thanks for coming in. I sure appreciate it. I'm just packing up some of the stuff that I sold, trying to figure out what I want to pack. Who was it? Barb? I skipped past that. I wanted to ask you about it. That you tried some of the stuff and didn't like it. Why? Yeah. What were you getting into the packaging? So it looks like when you peel it apart, Barb, the blue comes off, and then you can rip into the gray. I think that's the setup. So we'll see. I don't know. Bluegrass Mountain. My Instagram is your. I started following you. Bluegrass. You followed me back. I think it's just Mountain Man Treasure, all spelled out, all one word smashed together. I'm still figuring out what I need to put on there. So how about that for you guys that are sellers that do Instagram? I know it can be used as another platform to sell, essentially, right? What do you guys put, or what do you want to see from other resellers on Instagram? I've only been doing it for like a week, so I don't have much on there. I still got to figure out how to do the little bio thing the right way, all that. But what do you guys that are on Instagram or that follow sellers on Instagram? What do you want to see? Nurse Flipper. I don't know if I am. Like I said, I am brand new on this thing. Let's see. I think I am. I think I'm still figuring out. I'm still figuring out Instagram, to be honest. I put up a couple of things that I've sold. I put up a couple of things that I found. 9 Pound Hammer just started following me. Thanks, buddy. And then a couple of others started following me too. I don't know if you guys are in here or not. This guy's only got 4 posts. I don't know. That seems like a spam Instagram. Oh, and then Esme replied to me, and I missed it. And oh, cool. I'm sure that I'm following you, Bluegrass. I got all these people that apparently started following me in the last today, and I haven't followed. So Green Monkey 22 is following me. I'm going to follow back. Who doesn't want a green monkey? J&C Supplies is following me. So we're going to follow back on that one. All right. So there we go. Nurse Flipper, what you were following me? I follow back. Okay, there we go. I did the wrong one. Yeah, to get the big scissors into it. Yeah, it looks like when you peel it, Barb, the blue layer on the outside peels off, like it separates from the gray. And then it looks like you can pop. It's almost just like cellophane at that point. You can pop your item straight through the gray part of it. I think. We'll see. I might try and wrap something else in it here. You're only 2 months old on Instagram. Yeah, well, I'm a week, so there you go. Hey, the Commonwealth Flipper is in here. Now it's now we're big time. Kevin, thanks for coming in, man. You need my address. I will I'll send it to you, brother. I will you know what? I'm on Instagram. Let's just do it. I'll send it to you right now. You probably, you know what? You sent me yeah, you sent me a message earlier and I missed it. I'm gonna type it out to you right now. We're in Helena. I need to send you I think I'm all out of my license plates. I had a whole bunch of Montana license plates, and I think I sold through them all. I think Tim Whitelick actually, I think he picked up my last one. 59602. All right, there we go. And then 9 Pound Hammer sent me a message too. Yeah, see, I'm bad with that. Okay. So there, I'm caught up. Yeah, Kevin, I sent it to you, man. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. If you guys don't watch Commonwealth Picker, you need to stop whatever you're doing and then go watch some of him before you continue. He is fantastic. He's been doing this. Kevin, how long have you been reselling? Isn't it like 20 years or something? He has such a fantastic channel. I mean, first off, the way he presents his content is really, really good. It's something that I aspire to. And right now I'm just in my garage and in my shop. It looks like you got a studio, my friend. My wife goes, how come his space looks so nice? And then there's yours, right? So my wife is jealous of your YouTube space. I am too. Yeah, I need it. You know what? I've got one. Kevin, here's what I'm going to do, my friend. Hold on. I got to get this off. This actually came off of my vehicle. So this is not only a Montana plate. This is off of one of my vehicles. I worked in newspaper for, trying to get that other thing to hang up there that was in front of it. I worked in newspaper for the better part of 20 years. Whoa, I've just been out of it now for about 3-4 years now. And so it's got a little womp to it. But this came off of my rig. I'm gonna send this to you, so you can do this if you want to put it out in the new shed. If you want to put it in whatever you want to do with it, this is coming your way. So it's a special Montana tag for the Montana Newspaper Association. This came off of my wall here in the shop, and I'm going to send this your way. So you get the old Montana license plate. I'm going to set that aside. Send me. I think I have it because I picked up this guy, but and he actually did. You mentioned how the letters come off on the back. He had a little thing come off there too. Kind of a bummer, but you know what? That's the back of it, and it sits up just fine. Shoot me your address, and that is coming your way. I will get that up tomorrow. Yeah, Montana is amazing. You know what? You live in a pretty beautiful place though too. I mean, it's no Montana, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, Jennifer, I knew you watched him, but I don't know. We got some new folks in here, so it took me a while before I found it. Actually, there's so many good content creators out there. You really have to look through a lot of them, because you know what? I found that there's some good content creators that I just don't. I'll watch their video every now and then, and I'm like, you know what? That's okay, but it's just not my thing. So you got to find stuff that fits you, right? So it took me a little while to find Kevin, and now I'm binging and going back through stuff, and I've caught up on a lot of stuff. Long line of newspaper boys. That's awesome. So yeah, that's going to come your way. Only what is, you know what? But I can't even get that clean, man. I mean, I just got like my bins behind me. I mean, this is what, and not even all of those are clean. I mean, they're not bad. That's the storage system. We got media, like movies, DVDs, stuff. We got hats, and I actually have a secondary hat bin because that one's full. I can actually start putting more in there. I got to list more hats. We got plush. We've got, let's see, under that is figure. Which one is that? Oh, that's vehicles, like R8. Well, a lot of it's R8, not all of it, but any kind of vehicle type toy. Then we've got action figure type toys. So I have them all kind of in their generic. I don't have SKUs on it. It's just everything is sort of sorted by what it is. So I got a Christmas tote. I should probably move that to the bottom now because I haven't been using that much, with Christmas ornaments and decorations, stuff like that. Christmas. That one, actually, I've got a lot of wrestling figures. That's a secondary wrestling. Miscellaneous, actually. That one is, what is that one? Oh, switch on. That one's video games and whatnot. We got a couple of smalls. I mean, everything sort of, I don't have custom SKUs on anything, but everything, for the most part, is in a tote of like things. So that helps me find it. All the way to the beginning. Yeah, in the beginning was the Commonwealth Picker, and he said it is good. And I'm in for your 5. Yeah, that's awesome. We definitely have some Commonwealth to give away at 500. I'll give you that. I'll give you that much. He's not the only one, though. One thing you don't get is how do some people whose channel are so dramatic and fake or something. You know what? It's I don't know, man. I mean, my channel is not super exciting, but I feel like I'm giving out some good information, particularly for, I mean, because I'm fairly new. I'm 1 year in, so I'm answering the dumb questions still, and the dumb questions are what newer sellers need answered, right? So, like, not this last one that I did, but the one before that, I sat down for 25 minutes and talked about here's ways that I think you can improve your chances of getting positive feedback. Because as a new seller, you need that stuff. Now, that's not something that Kevin's going to necessarily need to watch. He's been doing this since they invented eBay. But for somebody that started in January, that might be relevant. So I don't have a super exciting channel, but I feel like I'm trying anyway to give out some good information. So we'll see. We'll see how it grows. I mean, we're slowly growing. It's a tiny little bit. Yeah, it's like a corner, right? What I ought to do is get one of the green screens. Just set up a green screen back here. That'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm slowly picking up viewers, though. It's kind of funny when you have so few, you notice. Like I had 353, and then I lost one. I'm like, where'd that guy go? Kind of sad. I lost somebody. When you have like 100,000 people, you probably don't realize when you lose one here and there. Girl, yeah, no, you're right, Bluegrass, and I looked at that. Was it Pusa Studios? I've been in there a few times, and they try and get people to follow, but I don't see those as people that are going to want to stick around, and they're certainly not going to be people that want to then watch my videos later because they don't care, right? Like they don't care at all about what I'm doing, and that's fine, because it's just not their thing. I only sold 7 items last week. Yeah, I've been down too. Um, I've been we hit 13 this weekend, so I'm happy about that. But it definitely down from what it has been. Yeah, well, Kevin, I've got the clutter, man. You should see my desk here. I did find this. If you guys didn't see my latest haul video, how about this guy? I finally found one of the Indominus Rex. Of course, he used to be worth about $80, and now maybe 40. So that's a bummer. But I've been wanting to find this guy for so long. Finally found him at Goodwill. Goodwill of all places. Kevin, thanks for coming in, man. I sure appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming in and knowing that you watch my stuff. I mean, just because I know it's weird, but I look up to you, man. You got a great channel. You do a great job. You got a great family. I mean, you check the boxes. So thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. So for anybody that isn't watching the Commonwealth, well, you got the Picker and the Flipper. So go watch both. Go subscribe to both of those channels, actually. I got to grab this might actually, no, because the cases will crack. Gotta grab a couple boxes. One sec, guys. All right. I should probably pack some things up here. Ostensibly, that's what I was going to be doing, right? Packing a few things. Free for 2 days. 2 days. That'd be nice. But you got to work on your shed. So we're going to put these, reusing some bubble. Well, that bubble's not going to work. This will. Just reusing. I like buying stuff off of eBay. I get free packaging. I'm going to wrap this stuff up. Not the prettiest, but it's not terrible. It looks fine. They're not going to mind. They're just buying cassette tapes at a great deal, mind you. I gave these guys a fantastic deal. Who was I watching? Oh, I'm out of tape. I was watching, was it Danny maybe? That nurse, I think I saw you sent her some stuff. That was awesome. I think it was you. If not, let me know, but I think it was. You are a very generous person. I like having cool people in my channel. So we're going to put a little paper in here. Tape's going in the box, and it's done. I mean, very easy. I think shipping is the one thing that intimidates people the most if they're just starting. And it did me initially too. Oh, that's right. I ran out of tape. Ah. But I knew that was going to happen, so I actually pulled out another one. I figure out where I put it. There it is. Yeah, those paintbrushes were cool. You're right. I remember that's what it was. That's very kind of you. Danny is fantastic. She's such a nice person. She's not in here today. I hope she's doing all right. All right, just like that. That one's done. Just gotta weigh it. Yep. All right. Space pen. Let's do the space pen. That's fun, right? I will put this one in a box just because it is a collectible. I don't mind putting stuff in a box if I know people are. I mean, this could just be going to sit on a shelf, right? So no reason to not put that in a box for somebody and take care of it. And I can reuse a couple of these other pieces of bubble. Man, we've been going for an hour 18. I'm probably going to have to get going here pretty soon too, guys. I got a little bit. Was it 9-pound? Were they standard? Were they hi-fi or what? Because the hi-fi tapes definitely are worth more. I only got 2 hi-fi in that bunch, so that's why it wasn't worth, frankly, all that much. All right, so there's the space pen. It slides right in there. It doesn't even need, well, yeah, it doesn't even need filler. The bubble keeps it diagonal in there. All right, that guy weighs all of 6.3 ounces. Space pen. All right, how about Winona? Yeah, Danny Mae is awesome. Yeah, I feel like blank media maybe how it feels like it doesn't sell as quickly as what it used to now. Some of the old stuff, if you find like computer discs, like diskettes and stuff, those definitely still sell really well. I've sold several of those, and they sell quickly for decent money. But just like audio tapes and stuff, it seems like it's slowed down. If you can find the hi-fi or the longer ones, they definitely are worth more. But I think they used to sell for a little bit more. Oh, we're going to make this a little smaller. There we go. I'm going to put Winona. I didn't have her bagged up yet in these clear bags. It makes, one, it just looks better in an envelope. And two, it actually slides into the said envelope then easier. So I like putting t-shirts in bags like that. If you talk with her, Nurse Flipper, tell her I said hi. I know she had that video just the other day where she lost a couple of her chickens, and she was very sad about that. So I feel bad. I hope she's doing all right. So there's Winona. Man, that was a good sale. $30 for a Winona Judge shirt. Who would have thunk it, right? This guy, 10 ounces is all. That ain't bad. And then we could do the Ariat shirt as well. I can't remember if that was going. I don't remember if that was going priority or not. Sometimes I put them priority padded flat rate. Well, first class. I think this will go first class. Yeah, it will. Really? That's interesting. Check out, I do a lot of international sales, or I typically do. Check out the list of things that can't be sent to Italy. It's ridiculous what you can't. I mean, you can't send leather goods. You can't send, I don't think you can send toys. Like, there's a whole laundry list of stuff that you cannot send to Italy for some reason. I mean, I guess they're protecting their economy, right? But kind of crazy. Like, I use a service called Web Interpret that puts my listings on other countries' eBay sites. And I actually took Italy off of that list because there's just so many things that can't be sold there. I didn't want to fiddle with it. All right, I think this will still fit in one of these clear bags. Let's find out. Maybe. There we go. There she goes. I actually am not a huge fan of these bags I have right now. I'm going to go back to the old ones I had. But I got to use them up first. I'm not going to waste them. But I'm going to go back to the ones with the little adhesive strip on there. I think they're a little better. These are fine. All right, there. I am way behind. Use your heat sealer. Yeah, I don't have a heat sealer. You're all fancy. You got a shed. Talk to me about your fancy gadgets and whatsits and doodads. That'd be nice though, actually. But I don't think I have a high enough volume to worry about it yet. Now maybe someday, but I try to keep things as simple as possible. in case people miss that, because I'm behind, holler at Devil Dog if you got a channel. I got a channel. Yeah, everybody subscribe to everybody. I mean, like I said, not everybody's going to be your cup of tea, but give it a shot, right? And watch channels. You never know who you're going to find that you actually really enjoy. How about this guy? The Durr Burger. He's going to go in, put him in a padded just to give him a little extra cushion. I could see where he would have gone in some of that Scotch stuff too, but it's just so easy to put the guy in a bag that, oh man, done. I guess I could have folded that over and all that, but I don't know that you need to. So I'm not exactly sure how often I'm going to use that, though. For the DVD, it was actually really simple and nice. And he weighs 3 ounces now, is it? So that's going to be cheap. Durr Plush, 3 ounces. I'm behind, guys. Sorry. Hey, looky there. We got Antique Treasures. You have something coming up too, right? A live show? Is that right? I think you have a live show coming up. Your first live? Yeah, Nurse, this isn't the most exciting live one, but nobody's generally on. I noticed at this time, Sunday afternoon. So I just came on for anybody that's bored, wants to come hang out. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Is it tomorrow morning, right? 9, I think it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, 11 Eastern. Tell us what's going on, Antique Treasures. For those that aren't subscribed, for those that haven't seen, I saw something about it on Instagram, I think, but now I don't remember. So fill us in on what's happening. I know you're going live, and I think there's a giveaway. I don't know if I can make the live. I'm just barely getting off of the air. Sorry, I'm trying to find a piece of cardboard here. Out of my cardboard, random cardboard pile. Tuesday at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Nurse, 9 p.m. when? Like, meaning like Eastern or what? I assume Eastern, right? I'm in Mountain Standard Time, so it's always weird for me. I got to figure out when people are on. I think we're going to do this card and some of that Scotch stuff after I put it in cardboard. I think it'll work well for that, actually. So let's see. I'm going to cut this off. Maybe. There it is. Yeah, I got behind again. Man. Okay. All right. We'll tape that shut. Comments on my 300 subscribers video. I'm giving cash giveaway. Yeah, cash. Don't have to watch the live to win. Yeah, I'll go in and I'll comment on it for you. I hadn't had a chance yet. But actually, I was going to ask you if you had to be watching your live, because I'm on the air at the radio station until right at 9 o'clock, and then I'm usually walking. Whoever I had interviewed, I'm walking out. So I miss a lot of the live morning shows just because I'm on the air. I've signed into Bluegrass Pickers before, couldn't hear a thing, just caught some of the live chat. We're going to try some of this Scotch stuff again. We'll do it I'll do it this way. Let's see. Well, yeah, it's just too long to do it that way. Well, maybe not. I think that will work. Okay. So let's try the Scotch stuff again. It is really easy, but I'm not sold on the cost effectiveness yet. But if you're sending out a whole bunch of orders and get to use this stuff all the time, maybe at that point it's worth it. So go and go follow Nana Tink. She's awesome. And subscribe to the channel, comment on that video, and you just might win some cash. Everybody needs cash. And then Nurse Flipper is going to be on Tuesday at 9. So that's not past my bedtime. I can make that. So I will come and check that out. I think you said, are you just coming on just as a hangout, or do you have somebody coming on with you? I still need to have a live and have somebody come on with me. I'm going to, Bluegrass Picker has said that he will. I need to get that sorted out. And I've been too busy to get something like that set up, quite honestly, right now. With my kiddos on the dance team at school. And she's been quite busy. Let's see. 2 ounces is all. This is Jared Goff. And I'm behind. There we go. So yeah, tomorrow morning, Ned Tink's gonna be on. Is it just a straight giveaway, like a quick live, or what are you doing? Give us a behind the treasure's peak. Yeah, for sure. I think that's fun. If you want, I'll go on with you anytime. Well, I mean, I can't say anytime because it might not fit the schedule, but if it fits, I'm down. I talk for a living, so I don't mind coming on and talking on people's channels whatsoever. Isn't that thing is hideous, but somebody wanted it. This is bigger. I could potentially, I could put some cardboard on the outside of it. I don't want it to get smashed. It's going international. We're gonna send it in a box. I think it'll fit in this box here. Let's see. Let's just that'll just work, I think. It's gonna be 8 ounces on its own. Yeah, so Nurse, you're going big with first live and a guest. How about that? I like it. I might. Yeah, I'll put it in the box. Sometimes international stuff, I just don't know. I want to make sure that it gets there okay. So I tend to box stuff that I would otherwise just put in an envelope. Just because I know it's got to go a long way. So part of me wants to just put it in an envelope, but we'll do it the right way. Make sure they get it in one piece. Even though essentially, I mean, this thing is coming in its own it's a hard box, but I don't know if they want to give it as a gift or whatever. If the box gets all mashed up, that's no good. So it just fits. The top of this box is going to pop up a little, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. Let's squeeze it shut because, like I said, it is, well, yeah. I'm going to have to add to that one. We'll do that one later. It's a pain. We'll Frankenbox that one. Yeah. Well, see, if we can get the Nurse Flipper on our channel, I mean, we're there. Live giveaway. Not sure about other content. Whatever anyone wants to chat about. I like it. That's kind of what this is. Yeah, I'll try to. Man, I'll try to sneak in. I won't be there right at 9. I don't think. Well, it's 9 my time, 11 your time. But I'm gonna see if I can't get in. Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, it's pushing 5. My battery's about to die, and I didn't plug this thing in. Yeah. I got to finish a couple of these packages, then take my kiddo to her friend's house tonight. So I think for those of you that have been on here, thank you. We're pushing, shoot, it's more than an hour and a half now. So thanks for everybody coming in. Everybody that's in here, subscribe to everybody, especially Nurse and Nana. They got the live shows coming up. So go and check that out. Nana Tink tomorrow at, you know what, let's do this. Why not? We'll do it radio, right? So I got to turn on the radio voice, and I don't have my script written down. So we'll see, but we'll throw out some. We've been going a long time. I know I have been going a long time. We'll throw out the radio plug for this. So here we are. Make sure to we're going to start over. Make sure to tune in tomorrow morning, Nana Tink's channel. She's going to have a live. She's giving away cash, folks, cash. Stop on by Nana Tink, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Go check her out. And then the Nurse Flipper. The Nurse Flipper, she's got a shed, ladies and gentlemen. She's got a shed and a heat gun. She knows what's going on. And she's a nurse, so she can take your temperature. Go and check her out Tuesday, 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock. If not, she'll let you know. I forgot what time it is. What time is your show, Nurse? I'm terrible. And then I have to break the radio character because I don't remember what time it is. But go check her out. She's going to be on Tuesday, and you want to check her out on Tuesday night. Guys, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yep, it's 9. See, I was right. I should have just not doubted myself. 9 o'clock Eastern. Go check her out. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. All right. We'll see you guys. I got to get going. Bye.